Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point. And while I am awaiting YouTube to decide if they are going to monetize my video where I recap the interview that Tasha K did with Valencia Love, I logged on to Twitter and it appears that Steve Greenberg has entered the building and once again is getting dragged by R. Kelly supporters. So basically, Steve had this to say about the interview. Hashtag unwind with Tasha K. Valencia Love doesn't know anything about me. She doesn't know anything about the case, and she doesn't know anything about the work we're doing, me and the other lawyers. As I have said before, CBS was never paying $1 million for an interview. Daryl Johnson never asked Kelly for money or swindled Kelly out of money. He is in the past for us. We are going to do what we need to do to win this case, and we are going to now get back to working on it. Have a great weekend. And then he did the red mad face emoji. So people, of course, jumped on the Twitter to give their opinion. And so at Lady Julieta wrote, but it will be King's decision and choice, referring to R. Kelly. I will support whatever decision he makes. The only one I will not tolerate is Douglas Anton. Wherever he came from, he must go back to. To call him wrong for this would be an understatement. Then Sip and Tell 2 said under the table is illegal, so please. And then Pretty Pink 1969 said, I have to say her interview was a disappointment and did not help at all. And then Lady Julieta responded again and said, deal with it with some humility and ownership. You defended Daryl J. to his critics when you should have been critical yourself. How he stayed after professing that he would never have his daughter around King is one reason people perceive you as inept. Own it. That's my advice. And then she went on and said, for once I am speechless, almost. Valencia has a good heart. She's entitled to her view when it comes to his defense. Many are disappointed at the lack of energy, honest communication, and humility when a mistake is made. There are still some questionable people to be removed. And then Fight for Freedom wrote, why is so many people coming out against Daryl Johnson? And why did you put someone with a federal charge pending on R. Kelly's case? Why did Gayle King state that he did not know Daryl Johnson? Why did Daryl Johnson tell the world that he would never let his daughter around RSK? Why would Daryl Johnson associate with Michael Avenatti, the man that caused so many downfalls for him? As far as I can say, may the good Lord go with Kells. The setup is real. Only God can take him out of this conspiracy. And so it goes on, and Colette, and then several numbers after her name says, and you and your legal team, please keep fighting for justice for Mr. Robert Kelly. I want to personally thank you and your team. Please keep fighting for the injustice that have been done to Mr. Kelly. Please have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And then Ira Parker 8 wrote, as much as I rock with R. Kelly, the people around this case don't be helping so much. Outside distraction is bad for R. Kelly, and the thing about it is I think super fans aren't helping the case, only hurting the bond, etc. And then Pretty Pink 1969 responded that she agrees. And then @UDesire_me wrote, one day his fans are going to wake up and realize that they don't have any effect on the professional case, and they need to just sit back and chill. If y'all believe in God, sit back and chill. And so, of course, you guys know that there were several, comments, people giving their opinion. Some people think that Greenberg is doing a great job. Other people do not think so much, but I do find it interesting the things that Steve Greenberg decides to respond to, that he let go. But I do agree, and you will hear me talk about this more in my recap of the interview, and that is that there was no $1 million payout either above the table or under the table that was supposed to transpire. And I am just really perplexed as to how that rumor started, where it came from, and why people are running with it. So as soon as YouTube finishes scanning my video, it will be up and running. So hold tight. It's coming soon. Bye-bye.